Hello YouTube, welcome to day 5 of my Primes special, and today we're taking a look at the deluxe class Alchemist Prime figure from Transformers Age of the Primes. So, in this set, of course, we got Alchemist Prime himself and his artifact, the lenses. So, before we get to the figure, let's take a look at the lenses first. So here's the artifact, the lenses. You can see it's done in a clear sky blue plastic. Got some nice detailing on here. So the most prominent one about this are there's 3 symbols that you can make out. So the first one here we got on my thumb, where my thumb is, that is Alchemist Prime's insignia right there. On the right lens, we got the ancient Autobot symbol, which is right here, which is first seen in the G1 episode 5 Faces of Darkness Part 4. And on the left side, we got the ancient the symbol for Unicron. Now, I'm assuming what Hasbro's trying to do here, I think that they're going off the ancient philosophy where the right side is good while the left side is evil. So, which makes sense because, hey, there you go. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's what Hasbro's going off of, but yeah. Now, one prominent feature about this is that you can actually split these two in half. It becomes a pair of daggers. So, yep. So, yeah. And of course, while Alchemist Prime's in his vehicle mode, you can actually plug the lens halves and just put them on top like this. So yeah, pretty neat. So yeah, let's take a look at the vehicle mode here. So that's it for the lenses. Let's take a look at the vehicle mode. He's basically just a kind of like a van, sort of like a Cybertronian van. So got this nice dark green color here, very nice. Got some nice can't really remember what the color of this metallic color is, but I know that that's silver, but I think it's like kind of like not gold, not exactly gold, but beige. I don't know, can't tell. But he's got a nice clear blue windshield in the front there. Of course, got you've got some wheels here which do roll very nicely, and yeah, nice and compact, very nice. Of course, got nice grill detailing here. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can do with the vehicle mode. Again, very nicely done. Of course, you can tell that's the chest. So yeah, now let's get on to the transformation. Oh, now before we start the transformation, I forgot to point out, this applies. Now this is also in the box here, but it does show the artifact, and of course it shows the name of it in Cybertronian. So you can see it says the lenses. So up top there. So I forgot to point that out. So yeah, so transformation. So for starters, we're going to go ahead and flip out the windshield. It's a little tight, but actually... there you go. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's start with the back here. So, I'm going to come here and crack open the back part of it. So, there we go, just like that. And then you're going to flip these panels out, like so. And yes, they do fall out all the way, so don't worry. And then we're gonna go ahead and swing the arms out, and well, okay, I should fold that down first, and then swing the arms out, and then you can fold the windshield, down like this. Now it's on a tight joint here, so gotta be very careful here. So push that forward. There we go, just like that. And we're going to flip these arms out for now. We're gonna focus on the legs first. So come here, and you can fold down the feet. And then swing these panels around. Now these panels here will wrap around this cavity here. So just like that. And fold that down. Do the same on the other side. So just like that. So there you go. And that is the legs. Simple enough. Now the arms here, we're gonna go ahead and from here, there's a joint here. We're gonna fold that down, and of course this will snap. Of course this will snap into place there, just like that. And then get and fold these back up. Then we're going to twist this around 180 degrees like that. And we'll go fold the arms down like this. Of course, we'll bend the forearm, the elbow here, and of course flip out the fists like that. And come to the chest here and fold this down. Flip the head up. Of course, you have a fingernail. There's a little tab that helps you do that. Of course, grab his head like that, and close the chest up. And of course, we're going to put in the lenses, well, in its weapon form. Or weapon mode, I should say. And there you go. And there you have Alchemist Prime in robot mode. All right, let's look at Alchemist Prime in detail. You can see he's got some nice impressive molding. Is what you get with a nice dark green color with some silver paint. We got some I guess beige paint or something like that, metallic beige or something like that. But of course, got the nice sky blue eyes for the goggles. So neat. And what's neat about this, there's not much vehicle kibble. The only vehicle kibble you get is just the windshield. That's it. Nice and clean. Very nice and clean backpack. So pretty good. So yeah. So yeah, pretty neat. Now the head sculpt, which interesting about the head design, it's a mashup between his Marvel look, his Cyberverse look, and his Covenant PRIMEmas look. I mean, now the Marvel one, he's got, well, in the Marvel comic, he's got like a mustache and a goatee, which of course seen here. And his Cyberverse, he's basically is the goggles. So yeah, I think the same goes for the Covenant Prime's look as well. Yes, he's got a very nice stash, so pretty cool. Which of course, more on the Marvel bit. More on the Marvel bit. He's also known as Macadam or the Bartender. You know, he's got 2 other names that he's called. So yeah. So yeah, pretty neat. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. So let's get into articulation. So head's on a ball joint. This can bobble side to side. It doesn't look up all the way. You can only look like that far. That's it. Of course, you can't look down. So there you go. Arms. And this the same applies to the other arm too. So arms swing all the way around. They can swing out to the side at a perfect 90-degree angle. So, and of course, he's got a bicep swivel here, elbow joint. Now he's got a wrist joint, but that is for transformation. So he's got, of course. You know, this is part of his transformation, but you can, in fact, twist his... You can twist the waist if you want to. And for the legs, of course, let's pull this up, by the way. The leg goes out at a perfect 90-degree angle. It's got thigh swivel here. Of course, it's only a double mushroom peg here. Of course, it's got the knee joint. And he's got an ankle tilt. So, there you go. So, pretty neat. Now, before we get to the articulation, well, actually we got the articulation done, but there's 2 bits of the instructions that lie about this. Specifically, step 1, or actually not step 1, is that the chest is supposed to fold down all the way. That's a lie. The chest can, which you already seen it, but the chest can go down up that far. Unfortunately, because of the way how the chest is molded, you know, the ab bit. So, now don't attempt that because you're going to break this thing. So, don't attempt it because this is how far it can go. It's not going to go down all the way like the instructions do show. Now, the second one that's a lie has to do with the way the fists fold in. Which, if I could find the step here, which I think it's somewhere here. It is, okay. Here we go, step 9. It's step 9. On the instruction, it shows you fold them in all the way in. Again, that is a lie. That's because of the way how the arm is molded, especially how the hole is molded too, because of the excess plastic in there. It only goes in like that far. Like, it goes in like that far. If you try to push it down all the way, you're going to stress the plastic. So and you could potentially pop off the fist. So just be careful, all right? So other than those 2 minor gripes I have with that, this figure's pretty good. So, not too bad. So, now I already showed how you can interact with the lenses. So, you can hold them as daggers if you wish. Or you can put them onto the side if you want to store it. If you want to store the lenses, well, at least the 2 halves of it. Or, if you've seen the press photo, you can make them hold the lenses. So, make sure you fold these out all the way. And then rotate them from the bicep, like this. And then, you're going to go in and plug these 2 together like this, and just plug them into the hands like this. So there you go. So you can make them hold the lenses. So you can make them. So yeah, pretty cool. Just like in on the official photos. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, just for a quick size comparison, here he's next to Solus Prime, so put her next to him. Of course, not counting the forge hammer that she has on her back. Same height, of course. Hey, because hey, she's a deluxe class, so there you go. And of course, here he's next to Voyager PRIMEma Prime, and one more thing, here he's next to the big guy Megatronus. So there you go, very neat. So there you go. That's that. So overall, this figure is highly recommended if you're a fan of Alchemist Prime himself, and of course you want to get started with your 13 Prime collection, because now, of course, so far we got Megatronus, what I have in my collection, which have Megatronus, Solus, and PRIMEma, and of course I did forget to show this one off. And this Prime is from the Legacy United toy line. It is Vector Prime. Of course, I already know he's one of the 13. And of course, the only thing he's missing is just the wing here. And I'm trying to get that upgrade kit from DNA Designs so I can, make him closer to his Cybertron look, his CG model. So, of course, I'll review the guy that state he's in soon. Don't worry. I mean, well, as of his current state, so don't worry. He's a pretty good figure regardless of the missing wing. So don't worry. So yeah, that out of the way. Yeah, so like I said, this guy's pretty cool. The only thing I gotta be cautious with is those two parts of transformation. That's sort of a lie. Again, like the fist not folding in all the way as depicted in the instructions, and the chest plate not folding all the way down, but only up to this point. So please don't stress these two bits out, okay? Because you're gonna break the figure, okay? So just be very careful. Again, pretty cool, and I do like. And one thing I do like is the head design is a mashup of all of his three, incarnations. One from the Marvel comic, the Covenant Primus, and his Cyberverse design. So, yeah, pretty cool. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Alchemist Prime. So if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it, and follow my Twitter/X and like my Facebook page. Links in the description. So with that, I am officially out. So I'll catch you next time. So that concludes day 5 of PRIMEmas. So tomorrow we'll take a look at another Age of the Primes figure. That is the Alpha Trion figure. So thanks for watching. Like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you want to follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page, links in the description below. So I'll catch you next time.